Huh?
Today I'm supposed to do all food. I've been doing food all day.
Oh shit. Yo, 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 yo. What's the deal? What's the deal? Day 48. Yo, we tapped in. We are tapped in. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Peace and love, peace and love. Happy day 48, family. Happy day 48. Almost over, man. Excited. Today is pretty much a wrap. Shout out to the Knicks. Knicks up 50 points on the Hawks right now. 50-point lead. Shout out to those Knickerbockers, man. Let's get the Knicks next round. Let's win that. Let's get the Knicks in the chip. Knicks versus Lakers. But yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man? What's the deal? Today we are talking about the future of the NeuroSoul Liberation University, man, which is the future, which is the future of education. And this is some shit I'm super excited about as well. Just as I'm excited about Continuum, I'm super excited about NeuroSoul. The NeuroSoul Liberation Method birthed a university, which birthed some other shit that didn't lead to Continuum, right? It was like a crazy sequence. As I was doing my course for brain science, right, to be a brain coach. Crazy revelations were coming through, crazy downloads. And yeah, I'm just super excited. I'm over this shit, guys. Literally almost over. Supposed to do a rally Saturday, but it's supposed to rain. Rain is back in the forecast. And so I'm gonna make a post after this, check the weather one more time, and call that shit, cancel that shit, and do it another time later in the season. Spring, summer, right? Cause yeah, I gotta get my stuff in storage. And Sunday is gonna be very hard to get the storage. That was the plan. Do the rally Saturday, hang out Saturday night. But it's gonna be hard to get the storage Sunday, and it's raining Saturday, right? So all those things make it hard.
You like the food?
Yo, you want some food, man? You want some food? We got some food. We got some free food, chili. You sure? Okay. Yeah, Kimona made some food for the neighborhood today, man. Made some chili, made some juice. You know what I mean? It was dope. Table on the sidewalk, man. Was able to give out some food to some folks. You know what I mean? It's always a good thing. If you know me, you know I love feeding my community. I love seeing people feed the community. And I'm so happy that Kimona had that idea, had the resources to make that happen. Do that in the neighborhood, man. She's a dope soul. Always thinking about others, even when she don't put no juice to the side for herself. Right? She don't do things for herself. She do things for others. And a lot of people say that's honorable. I say that's a little tragic. You gotta think about yourself. You're a part of the community. Becky, you want some food? We got some chili. We got some chili. You want some food? Some free food. You sure? You want it for tomorrow? You can take it for later for tomorrow. Okay. All right. Be safe. Yeah, man. Like I think it's a tragedy when people do for others, and not for themselves. Right? Like I always say, you are part of your community. Right? The community that you want to serve, you're a part of that community. The people that you want to help, you got to help yourself first. And so for me, when I do the food distribution, I put my shit to the side early, right? Because I know I'm gonna want it, or I start eating it as I'm giving it out, right? Like I know I'm gonna want it. Juice, I'm drinking my juice as I'm giving it out. I'm not sacrificing. I'm not doing that shit no more. I told you guys. I'm including myself in everything that I do for others. That's a fact. I learned that. I'm not. No, not me. Not Sugar Ray. But yeah, man, tonight give me some of the future of NeuroSoul, man. There's a lot of stuff going on out here. We got tonight and tomorrow night and maybe sometime Saturday outside. And after that, it's inside. We ain't doing this shit no more like this. Not like this. We do outside streams. You have a quiet environment in the block somewhere, right? Like it was outside somewhere. It's too loud. The generator, the cars, the noise, people yelling across the street. Sound like it's a fight. We thought it was gonna be a crazy brawl earlier. The fucking one of the gangs, South American gangs, came through with all the ski masks on. Yo, it was like 30 of them came through with sticks and shit like that. They was walking, listen, they was looking for something to do. They came this way, they went that way, they was looking at me over here. They went that way, they came out across the street. There was a big argument over there. The dudes over there was telling me, get the fuck out of our neighborhood. Get the fuck out of our neighborhood. That was me and Frank was saying, Frank wasn't even, he was worried about his phone. He wasn't even, so where I'm watching, I'm like, yo, I think something about to go down over there. You see other people start moving away, but the dudes over there, like, they like that. Some of them. You know what I mean? Some of them are like that. Like one of the dudes that went by yesterday. And I say, you know, he pulled his pants up. He was over there. Like, he was the one that, get the fuck out of here, man. A lot of young people with, you know what I mean? All the ski masks on, hoodies and shit like that. And sticks and fucking rods and all type of shit. I think one kid might have had a fucking chain or some shit. He was swinging that shit. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. The cops came, cops pulled up. It was a little intense earlier. I mean, I thought it was gonna go down, but it didn't. They ended up walking in and going that way. Then they came back around this way. Those are the same ones. Well, I don't know the same ones, but speculated that they all the graffiti up there on the stores or the gates, right? Like marking their territory, right? And that's the people that Tay. I don't know if he was there when I told him I was doing it. And he was like, "Yeah, be careful." I don't know if he was there. He was like, you know, a lot of these gangs is outside. He was talking about them, right? If you know what I'm trying to say. I don't think he did. What I'm trying to say. All right. Anyway, yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy outside, man. It's Queensbridge. Anything is liable to go down. You heard? I love my neighborhood, though, man. I'm glad this shit is almost over. This night is gonna go. There should be no more rain tonight. That rain last night was tough. Right? The rain definitely be tough. But yeah, man. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I do know what I'm talking about. So it's the ground. I can't ground, man. So I would love to see the Knicks be champs in my lifetime. Absolutely. Absolutely. Would love to see the Knicks become champs in my lifetime. I've seen the Rangers. I've seen the Yankees a bunch of times. I ain't seen the Mets. I would love to see the Knicks and the Mets become champions in my lifetime. I would love to see New York turn up like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna get into it in a moment. Before we do, we're gonna do a little grounding, man. Just wherever you are, however you are, man, just find your breath, find your center, allow yourself to settle into your space. And simply in your mind, repeat a mantra. Success is on its way. Success is on its way. Success is on its way. Know that every step you take towards your goals, towards your dreams, those same goals, those same dreams, the universe also brings a step closer to you. So success is on its way. So get excited about your upcoming success. Get excited about your upcoming breakthroughs. Get excited. Feel the emotions that you will feel once you get over this hump, once you accomplish that goal, once you put that thing behind you. What would that feel like? Feel it now. Anticipate. Anticipate the joy. Anticipate the satisfaction. Anticipate the sense of pride. Anticipate the happiness, the laughter, maybe the emotion, the tears that will come. Anticipate it. Take a few moments to allow your coming success to wash over you. Like, envision it. Envision you finishing, accomplishing, leveling up, whatever it is, from the small goals to the big goals. Take a moment to envision yourself right now being done. Breathe into that. And the vision that you hold in the front of your mind is exactly what will come true for you. If you hold fear in the front of your mind, loss, doubt, anxiety, incapability, that is what will come true for you. If you hold perseverance, if you hold resilience, if you hold success and abundance in the front of your mind, that's what will come true for you. Breathe into that. Remember that you are in control, not of everything that happens in your life, but you are 100% in control of how you respond to everything that happens in your life. Some things you must let go, some things you must address, and some things you just breeze through it and breathe through it. Breathe into that. If you got some grounding with me, if your eyes are closed, slowly begin to open them with your toes, with your fingers, give yourself a neck roll. Come back to the space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yo, that salad smells so good. I know you're a little upset. I'm not. I mean, I am. I like when you accomplish goals and you stay focused. I forgot. Huh? I can hear you.
That's why I brought the avocado myself.
You said that. Yo, we here. We're gonna jump into it, man. The bus behind me. All right. Let's hold this lens a little bit. Whew, all right, we're gonna get right to it, man. Starhawk, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna go to our notes. So day 48. I can't believe this shit is so like it's that close to being done. It's 48. Tomorrow is 49, and then it's day 50. Day 50 will most likely happen inside somewhere, right? Yo, we got some food. We got some chili over here. You want some food? We got some chili. Yo, you want some food, man? We got some free chili over here, man. Free food made with love. Made with love. Free food, man. Come get some food. Come get some food. Get some food. Get some food. Where's the zipper? Can't find it. Got it. They take some food. Got you guys. She made this with love.
Thank you, though.
Of course.
I'm sorry, I'm not a bad.
Yeah. Take two for you. Take two for the brother.
I'm sorry, I'm walking my dog. I know.
There you go. Yeah, no worries, man. The blessings. The blessings. Much love. Much love. You got some food? You want some food over here? You got some chili?
Yeah.
Want some food?
Thank you.
I got it, babe. I got it.
Thank you. Need a fork? Yeah.
Yes. There you go. No. Oh, you guys want another one? You want two?
Yeah.
Need another one?
Thank you. God bless
Sister, you want another one, sister? You good? One more left. What's going on, brother? You want some food, man? We got some chili right here. Free food, free chili. You want a bowl? Here, take this our last bowl. We just gave a bunch of it out. Here you go, my brother. Enjoy, man. Much love. Have a great night. Be safe. Great job. So what?
Great job, great eye.
Yeah, man. So yeah, you got the rest of the food. I love when the job is complete. Like she made a lot of food for a lot of people, man. Made juices and everything. Had forks. Rose bought some salsa. It was a beautiful thing, man. But let's get to it, right? This shit is almost over, man. Day 48, the future of NeuroSoul Liberation University, education that transforms. We spoke about this early on, and we talked about it. We, dipped and dabbed in it throughout these 48 days, man. But tonight we're gonna give a refresher. We're gonna talk about it. So the opening question is, what if education actually helped you become who you're meant to be? As we know, education right now, we're gonna get into the problem with it. But as we know, education right now has a lot of problems, and a lot of people go through every level of education, even college, higher education, and they don't know who they are. They don't know what they're supposed to be doing. They do what society said they should be doing. They do what their family said they should be doing. They do what they think is going to make money. They do what they think is going to give them prestige. And then 30 years later, they're 40, 50, sometimes even older, and they feel lost. And they got the money, they got the degrees, and they still are not fulfilled. So what if it was education that actually helped you become who you were meant to be? Not who everybody else says you should be, but who you are actually meant to be. Not just passing tests, not just memorizing information, but understanding yourself, right? Like education, like freedom, right? Freedom is the freedom dome, right? Education should lead to freedom. You should learn how to free yourself, how to liberate yourself, right? Learn like how do you heal? How do you grow? How do you navigate certain situations, right? Not just how you fucking memorize some shit, like. Mind you, there's some shit that's important. Some math shit is important. Some science shit is important. History is always important. But is that stuff more important than learning who you are? They say the first thing is knowledge yourself. That's the first key to a sustained, abundant life is to know yourself inside and out. Know your emotions, know your thoughts, know your feelings, know your triggers, know your hopes, know your fears, know what you want to do with your life, right? Like remembering like who you were before society told you who you had to be, who you should be, or who you couldn't be. Right? Who were you when you were a child? What was your dream? I always ask you that. What was your dream as a little girl? What was your dream as a little boy? And the dreams that most people had then, they're not doing anything closely related to what they always wanted to do. Right? And then, of course, the children, this happened, or that happened. It's like, of cool. And sometimes it may be too late to do certain things. Like, you know what I mean? You 50-something years old, it may be too late to go to the NFL, right? But it's not too late to get into football, right? It may be too late for certain things, but it's never too late to dream a new dream, right? It's never too late to dream a new dream and to become, ultimately, because sometimes it's not like the NFL is the thing that you do, but it's who you want to become. A lot of people do it because they want to make money, because they want to help people. So it's never too late to put yourself in position to serve, to liberate, to take care of your family, take care of your friends, and to build community. So now let's get to the specific problem with education, current education. Most education systems teach you what to think, teach you what to memorize, they teach you how to perform. But you want to go inside? You should go inside. Okay. They teach you what to think, what to memorize, how to perform, right? They don't teach you how your mind works. They definitely don't teach you how to manage your emotions, right? They actually, in some ways, teach you to suppress your emotions. And you can't have these emotions in school, right? You got to think about others. You can't. It's like, oh, like at what point do I think about me, and what point do I get this shit out of my system, right? Like, I can't do it at home, right? Can't do it at school. Can't do it in sports, right? So like, at what point do I get this out? They don't teach you how to grow as a human being, like the full complex beings that we are. Current education systems do not teach us how to grow as that, right? So we've been educated, 100%. Again, people got so many degrees, so much education, but we haven't been developed, and that's the key, right? And that's what this system is focused on: developing the human being. That's what NeuroSoul Liberation and continuing working together. So what NeuroSoul Liberation University actually is. This university is different. Is again, I'm grateful to have gotten a download. I'm grateful to have used my trusted sidekick to create this shit. Right? To have the vision of knowing that I wanted to build a school, right? To knowing that I wanted to build a school that focused on mental health, emotional health, personal development, human development, right? And then like as I went through the brain core certification, just learning some shit and like using my trusted sidekick, right? Using AI to plug some shit in and like see what's possible. And we came up with this fucking beauty that's gonna change the fuck, is gonna shift the whole world. Right? Oh, that shit stinks. So yeah, it's not just about information, right? That's the difference. It's about transformation. It's education that focuses on the brain, focuses on the soul, and focuses on developing the whole entire human being. This is education for becoming. Who do you want to become? And no matter who you want to become, right, how you want to become, you got to learn about your brain. You got to learn about your soul. Like, what's your intuition? What is that telling you? Right, you feel it in your gut. Right, what's these nervous things? Like, what signals are they giving? Like, what do you do when these things come up? Right, what do you do with trauma? Right, do you suppress it? Do you put it out, act like it didn't happen? Right, like, what do you do with these things? It's important things to learn. Right, a lot of us have limiting beliefs that we inherit from our parents, we inherit from our family, we inherit from our community. How do you navigate these things? How do you shift these things? Right? How do you get out of your biases? How do you recognize your biases and then change your biases so that they work for you, not against you? Right? So that you're using all of the things that's going on within you to serve you, not to hinder you. Right? And so a couple of core areas, right? At NSLU, people will learn again how the brain works. They will learn how to regulate their emotions. They will learn how to build discipline, which is extremely fucking important. A lot of us, myself included, I've spoken about, lack discipline. We have discipline in certain areas, but to be a complete disciplined being, a lot of us are not there. A lot of people have no discipline at all, right? It's going to teach you how to motherfucking align with your purpose. Again, who are you? What was that thing? Like, what would you do if you could do it for free, right? If you wasn't, rather, what would you do if there was no money and no time? So like to ask you, if time wasn't an issue and money wasn't an issue, all bills were taken care of, all expenses were paid for, you had no place to be, what would you do with your time? Right? Like really thinking about that, like that's part of your purpose, could be your purpose, right? And again, like people, I don't know my purpose. There's ways to find out what your purpose is, right? And you can define for yourself, again, Jagalia, self-determination, define for yourself, you know what? This is my purpose now. You got multiple purposes, right? This is my purpose. This is my purpose. And ultimately, people learn how to grow intentionally. These are life skills, right? That's different than wood shop, right? That's different than home ec. All that stuff is extremely important. Extremely important. Extremely important. Learn how to cook. Learn how to build a house. Learn how to do certain things. Extremely important, but not more important than discipline. Because you start, you stop. Not more important than managing your emotions, all right? And so now that we talk about the method behind it, because this university is built on the NeuroSoul Liberation method, right? Which is the integration of neuroscience, spirituality, psychology, and lived experience. The NeuroSoul Liberation method that gave rise to the NeuroSoul Liberation University is the integration, the fusion of neuroscience, spirituality, psychology, lived experience, emotional alchemy, right? Not separated. A lot of the times in education, all of those things are separated, separate fields. They dealt with separately. We see them as separate beings, right? As separate entities, rather. But no, we're saying integrate all of it. All of it is integrated. This is where this NeuroSoul method university is where science meets soul. A lot of times, again, science and soul are separated. We got our spiritual systems, our so-called soul systems, and they don't include science. We got our science systems that don't include the soul, right? So we're saying integrate it all because we are whole human beings, right? So now, what the experience actually looks like. Imagine learning environment. You're not just listening, you're not just practicing, you are actually reflecting, right? You are actually reflecting, you are actually transforming, right? It's workshops, there's immersive experiences, and it's real life application. And so now this is where it gets real fun because it connects directly to continuum. So NSLU teaches it. It teaches you the brain science. It teaches you what's possible. It teaches you how to regulate your emotions. It teaches you what your ideal life could look like. And the continuum actually lets you experience that shit. So you learn it, right? You got to learn it first, and then you live it. Learn it and then live it, and that shit is dope. And so now, know that this is bigger than the school. I hinted at it before, right? When this shit came across, like, I told Mo, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Because, like, again, I was like, I'm going to go be a doctor, but I'm like, no, like, there's no real field that I actually want to get into. Like, is like, I'm searching. I looked online, I was like, nah, like, it's a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that I'm doing, a little bit of that I'm doing all of this shit. But there's no field that encompasses all of what I'm doing and all of that I'm into, right? All that I'm interested in. And so I was like, whoa, this is bigger than the school. It's a new field, NeuroSoul Integrative Science. NeuroSoul Integrative Science, a way of understanding human development at the deepest, most profound level possible. A way of understanding human development at a deeper level. That shit is incredible. This shit is incredible. So we're going to build the university first, right? Educate some adults, do that for about a year, 18 months, educate some adults, get some adults certified. Then we're going to build the academy, right? We'll educate the children, right? Get the children now. It's in schools. We got our own school, but now our curriculum is in other schools, right? Now our teachers are in other schools teaching this field, right? To the youth. And then once that's going and we got the shit really, really, really fine-tuned and it's really like popping, then we launch the field. Now we got our own field that we have in other universities across the globe, right? And so now, what impact does that have? It impacts students, it impacts communities, it impacts education systems, and it impacts future generations. It impacts literally the whole fucking world. Because when people understand themselves, again, I've said it multiple times, they move differently. Once I began to understand who I am and understand my emotions, my triggers, my fears, my inhibitions, I began to move differently, right? 100% began to move differently. So yeah, man. So for the audience, right, what would your life look like if you truly understood yourself? What would your life look like if you truly, truly, truly understood yourself? What would change? For me, number one, if I go backwards, I wouldn't have got into certain things that I got into, certain trouble I got into, certain beef I got into, certain situations. Shit wouldn't have happened, right? But now, what would change now? I'll be a little more confident, and I'm very confident, but I'll be a lot more confident actually, right? So this is the invitation to everybody listening now that's going to listen later. This is something being built in real time, right? And there will be opportunities for people to learn, right? Yes, to contribute and to be part of it, right? Like if you got knowledge in these fields, right? If you got expertise in these fields, right? Of knowing yourself, rewiring your brain, understanding trauma, process, all of that shit. Like build it with me. Join. Come on, like let's build this shit, man. And so the challenge for the night is before tomorrow, man, you start learning yourself, man. Like pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to your emotions, pay attention to your patterns. Like one thing I learned about myself during this fast, I mentioned early on, was how many times I would have eaten, right? If I wasn't fasting, how many times I would have eaten because I was emotional, right? It's a pattern. A lot of us emotionally eat. We get emotional, whether it's not just bad emotions, it's even the happy emotions, the exciting emotions, the joy. We eat. Everything is around food. It used to be for me alcohol. Alcohol is a big American thing, right? Big global thing. The baby dies, you drink. The baby's born, you drink. Somebody gets married, you drink. Somebody gets divorced, you drink. Somebody dies, you drink. There's a fight, you drink. You have a great day, you drink. You have a bad day, you drink. You get a new job, you drink. You lose your job, you drink. It's Friday, you drink. It's Saturday, you drink. It's a storm, you drink. It's a nice day, you drink. It's Wednesday and you bored, you drink. It's Wednesday and you had a great day, you drink. Same thing with food, right? Clearly, food is a little more of a common thing, so it's not looked at as bad, but it has the same impact. It's addiction, right? And so for me, like that's one of the things I picked up in these last 48 days was like my emotional connection to food. And yeah, that was a big pattern for me. You okay? What you doing? Oh, it was on your lip. I'm like, what's happening, girl? Right? But yeah, man. And so the question before we get out of here, right? What's something you wish you were taught about yourself earlier in life? I wish I was taught that anger is okay. It's okay to be angry. Anger is a healthy emotion. It's a healthy emotion. It's what do you do with that anger? It doesn't always have to be expressed in violence. Right? I wish I was taught that. I was taught like intentionally, I think, and unintentionally as a byproduct of just growing up in this neighborhood, that you feel anger and then it's violence. You feel anger and then it's control. Right? And I wish I was taught differently. I definitely wish I was taught differently. And I wish I was taught that like your emotions fluctuate. Like it doesn't mean something wrong with you, bless you. Your emotions go up and down. You're a fucking human being. It's some things that's like makes you really happy in the day, and some things that makes you really sad or frustrated in the day. In the same minute, in the same moment, in the same experience. Right? Your emotions fluctuate, and that's okay. I wish I was taught that. And I didn't think nothing was wrong with me because my emotions are going up and down. Right? And so the future of education is not just knowledge, it's transformation. Right? Transforming humans, transforming communities, transforming the world. And guys, listen, I told you guys, I'm over talking. In 30 minutes, it's done. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Tune in tomorrow, day 49. We got 2 more days to go. Day 49 and day 50. And then this shit is a motherfucking wrap, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Take this out. I was taught to speak up.
Oh, I wish
You wish you was taught to speak up. Okay. Yo, have a great night, guys, man. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Well, some of you ain't gonna be here. All right, it's all good, man. People is doing things. A lot of things going on, man. This weekend, it's a beautiful weekend. May Day and all that shit, man. Kicking off some warmer weather. This, early May is gonna be 70 something and 60 something, and yeah, it's gonna be some good weather, man, coming up. I'm excited. I'm excited to eat. Sunday, I'm eating, guys. I'm gonna go through day 50 with nothing, but day 51, Sunday, I'm eating on Sunday. You hear me? You hear me? Sunday we eat. We break fast. I love you guys, man. I'm gonna go put my scarf on, get a little warmth inside this tent, man. I'll holler at you guys when I holler at you guys, man. See you tomorrow. Have a great night. Peace and love.